Greetings, my unbelievable V family all over the planet. This is the one and only Chief Pathman Senathirajah. So proud to show you this shirt. Okay, guys, I bought this shirt. Everyone told me not to buy it. All right, it looks like this typical, what do you call it? Checkered flannel. All right, what kind of shirt is it? Flannel, checkered shirt. I'm just getting advice from somebody. But guys, let me show you, okay? Look at the back. This is a Guns N' Roses official shirt. All right, official shirt. All right, okay. I'm so proud to wear it that you look here, you see Chief. All right, okay, sitting down, and then when I turn back, bang, it's Guns N' Roses, the greatest legendary heavy metal rock band on the planet. I grew up with Guns N' Roses. The young ones watching this video, if you even think of asking who are Guns N' Roses, I will terminate your trekking centers. All right, I went for the concert. Remember, I spoke about it when I was in Thailand. So guys, it's so exciting because this week is the week. In a few days, it will be the 7th of October, all right, the birthday of the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Eswaran, our grand upline, the visionary, my mentor, the great one. All right, we're having a small party. We couldn't invite all of you because we can't exactly host millions of people. So wherever you are on the planet, all right, wish him happy birthday. Upload videos on Facebook with your team wishing happy birthday, all that stuff. Send it to me on my Facebook. I'll send it to him. Okay. And simply put, all right, it's a proud day, 7 October. All right, it's a Saturday, and we'll be celebrating the one and only Dato Sri Vijay's birthday. And thinking back to his birthday and this journey I've had with him, all right, this Wednesday message is to highlight a few lessons that I've learned from him. All right, and the first lesson I think I want to share with you, which he shared with me many years ago. I think it is human nature to blame the world for our failures. I think the biggest mistake we make is we fail to understand that we are in control of our destiny. We are in control of our attitude. We are in control of how we react to whatever that happens to us. And in the younger days, to be fair, all right, I used to blame the world. I used to blame everyone for everything that went wrong in my life. And I'm sure you do. Maybe not vocally, but internally you do. But he taught me one great lesson. He told me that, Pathman, ultimately, all right, we are in full control of our lives. And we have to choose to celebrate our success and recognize our failures and take corrective steps to change. And he highlighted the fact to me, which I still practice today, that our inability to change, to adapt, adjust, accommodate, all right, is one of the biggest weaknesses and our greatest enemy. So you, of all people watching this video, you know your weaknesses. You know if you are lazy. You know if you are losing the battle with your ego and the world sees you as an arrogant prick. All right? You know, okay, that you're not doing enough. You know that you're not out there doing the presentation that you're supposed to. You know that you're not taking your weekly goals seriously. And you know you're not giving enough time to your wife, your kids, your husband, your family. And you know you're not been there enough for your downlines when they needed you, or you're not pushing them because you're incapable of pushing yourself. We know all this. All right? And we choose not to change it. We choose not to make that decision that we need to change. And Dato Sri Vijay taught me a long time ago, as long as you are not willing to change who you are, don't expect the world to see you differently. That the world will judge you, the world will analyze you, the world will give their verdict of who you are. And the only way to change how they look at you is to change who you are. And not to be angry or upset with what's happening to you. That you have so much control in making a difference in your own life That you don't have to wait for the world to make a difference in your life. That we have mentors, we have uplines, all right, we have teachers, we have parents. And like my own mother, God bless her soul, always told me that you can take the horse to the water, but you cannot force the horse to drink the water. And the same applies to me talking to you guys every Wednesday. That I can talk to you about max out. I can talk to you about presentation, TAT, focus on your goals, find your dream. But I cannot max out for you. I cannot be successful for you. Alright? I cannot be rich for you. That success is yours. That means the failure is also yours. That you cannot blame the world for you not maxing out. You shouldn't blame your upline, you shouldn't blame your downlines, you shouldn't blame your government, you shouldn't blame your environment for your failure. Because there are people in the exact same environment and country who are succeeding because they choose to. So the first lesson I want to share with you, I learned from Dato Sri, that I am in control of my destiny. That I am in control to be successful. And I should not blame anyone except myself for my lack of success. Because I know and you know that I can do much more and you can do much more. That you can push yourself harder every single day. That excusitis is the greatest disease in the world, not cancer. And the sooner you recognize this and change, the sooner you will grow and become, all right, a powerful networker, max out king and queen. And the second lesson I learned is that it is in our nature to be selfish. That we are self-centered for some reason. That you spend hours in the morning combing your hair, adjusting your clothes. And only a mother will understand this. That when you have children, nature or God removes selfishness from you and make you selfless, that you focus on your kids. And this nature of selfishness, as Dato Sri taught me, is inherent in everyone who comes into network marketing. That they lack the ability to recognize the fact that they are here to help others. That your downlines must become your purpose. That their checks must be more important than yours, and then your checks will automatically be achieved. Now it's easy to say this in front of the camera, looking gorgeous. Alright, it is easy to share this story with you, but it's difficult, even for me, for the past 19 years, to get that click where it happened to me. That I recognize the fact that I am here to make you better. I am here to help you raise yourself. That I am here to help you get your checks where it's supposed to be. Because the nature of selflessness is not natural today. It was many, many years ago. That if you look at the human race today, alright, people are so focused on themselves. It's about me, I, myself. And this great lesson I learned from Dato Sri, that if the world lacks people who focus on others, what will happen to mankind? That if everyone is worried about who they are, where they are, and what they have, that who's going to look after mankind? And that clicked, happened to me many years ago. And my mother reaffirmed this mantra in my life. That I believe that my journey coming into QNet, meeting Dato Sri Vijay, was not only to make money. Right? I know this is going to sound so stupid, but making money is not difficult. I think the easiest thing to do is to make money. I think the hardest thing for me to achieve in these 19 years is to realize my sense of purpose. Is to recognize the sacrifices I have to make for the people around me. That Pathman is no longer the most important person. That there are either thousands or maybe millions of people who depend on Pathman every day. That means Pathman has to learn to give himself to the rest of the world. And this is not easy. It's not easy on the people who love me. It's not easy on the people who are in my life. But they recognize the fact that I believe that when you find a sense of purpose greater than yourself, that you find a sense of purpose that drives you every day to be selfless, you actually achieve true happiness. Because your smile in the mirror, right, is nice. But the smiles on the people around you that you help contribute to that smile is priceless. And this is one great lesson I learned from Dato Sri Vijay. That ultimately you will reach a point in your life where you give. Alright? That you have built yourself enough, that you have made enough for yourself, that today you are in a position to give. Whether it's your downlines, time, motivation, wisdom, support, whether it's people who need your money more than you, alright, whether it's children who are starving around the world, and I don't expect you to be Mother Teresa or Gandhiji, alright, but at least have that transition, that transformation from being naturally selfish to purposely selfless. I think this is a powerful transition. And the final lesson I want to share with you on this Wednesday message, alright, is the value of relationships. That ultimately, through your journey of life, through your journey of networking, whether you have achieved max out, which I believe you will, stay focused, you will, you build powerful relationships. And we invest in property, we invest in condominiums, we invest in bonds, we invest in cryptocurrency, we invest in gold or cars or whatever, land. But Dato Sri Vijay taught me that the greatest investment you will make in life, with the greatest returns guaranteed, is into the relationships you have. And it's not about holding hands and singing Kumbaya. It's about being there for each other. And you are in network marketing. And I made a Wednesday message many, many weeks ago that ultimately network marketing is about the power of relationships. And you have to ask yourself today, as I did, it's easy for you to have a brother, a best friend, a loved one, right? Somebody who fills your life with sparkle dust, right? But the question is, are you willing to invest into that relationship? And this investment is not money. This investment is not signing a document. This investment comes from here, from your heart, that you care genuinely, that you love unconditionally, that you give limitlessly into the relationships that have made you who you are today. That the minute you take these people for granted and you lose them, you lose who you are. That I am here today not because I'm the greatest networker on the planet. I'm here today because of the relationships I have. That the relationships I've invested in for years of my life. That the people who carry me on their shoulders, who make me into who I am today. That without them, Chief Pathman Senathirajah does not exist. That I am an effective upline to you today is because of the relationships I have invested in. So if you look around you today, if you analyze your life today, there are relationships that you have not invested enough time with. Instead, you have invested time in relationships that are not worth a penny for some stupid reason. So Dato Sri Vijay taught me many, many years ago that the true journey of life, the value of you, is about the relationships you have. It is not what you say about yourself that matters. It is what people say about you. The people who are with you, the people who stood by you when you were nobody, the people who carried you on their shoulders. Those relationships, don't ignore them. Alright, don't abandon them. Keep investing in them, because that is a lifelong investment with the greatest returns that you can ever have in your life. And this Wednesday message is about the great lessons I've learned from a great man who's celebrating his birthday in a few days. The one and only Dato Sri Vijay Eswaran. So I love you guys very much. And remember these lessons. Take it from your heart and make this week the greatest week ever in tribute to the birthday of our great mentor and upline, Dato Sri Vijay. Make this the greatest week you ever had in 2017. I love you guys, and I'll see you somewhere on this limitless planet.